It's sad because, guys, I'm going to do a reading, but I wanted to tell y'all or whatever, like, I've been feeling it in my spirit, like, it's been like for a month or two, or maybe more than that. Like, it's people all around the collective, like in your community, whatever. And people that's really, they are real jealous-hearted people. They copy it, things that other people do. Like, these people don't know how to think for themselves. They're real angry at you for some odd reason, like just because of your light, who you are, how you operate. You're a person that don't even really just have a lot of friends, and you stay to yourself. And like a lot of women that's like that, they went to the twin flame room after like something like really broke them really, really bad. And, you probably had started seeing 1111, all sorts of numbers or whatever. You don't really deal with a lot of people. Like, you literally, like I say too, it was another person I seen or whatever, black sheep or whatever. You and probably your kids, whatever, if you have children, or you just focus on your kids and you deal with yourself, and like you just like people just that you connected with and or whatever because of your energy, and you were so loving and kind and caring to these people. They took advantage of whatever, and they couldn't understand it when you just snatched your energy away and quit just dealing with them because they wasn't right. But they are now blaming you for it or whatever. You got to be careful. They sending all types of people come for you or whatever. They got them speaking like, people don't realize that that voodoo come in so many different forms, different ways. You can speak voodoo with just speaking ugly and bad things over people or whatever. Like, what I'm saying, God want people to keep their mouth shut. If he not leading and guiding you to give a message, tell somebody something that probably could save their lives or something that will help them, they may get mad at you at the time when you're telling them. But, a lot of times God, he use people. That's what he do. He use us or whatever to do things and to help people or whatever, but it's for our good. It's not going to be for our bad. And like sometimes a lot of things that we shouldn't be dealing with, God will even use people to tell you about that too, like bad stuff that you're doing that you shouldn't be doing or whatever. So you was dealing with people or whatever, and you was good to these people. You don't understand, like, some of us right now, you're even going through little odds and ends or whatever, and you like, you keeping it up, you know what I'm saying? You still maintaining your balance or whatever, and just keeping it above water for yourself or whatever, because you know how far you have came. But you got people that is coming for you left and right. They on the internet, they in your community. They want so bad for like a lot of bad stuff to happen for you and your kids, and you sitting up here like, I wonder why, because I don't deal with people, I'm not speaking that over them and their kids. I'm not wishing that this happened to them. No, the reason why they're wishing it for you is because they're empty. You got to understand, empty, hurtful people, they're going to speak stuff that isn't gonna manifest. It will cause delays, and it will put up stumbling blocks, roadblocks, all of that for you, but it's not gonna stop you from getting to the destination that God wants you to get to. So they're really wasting their time, but in the meantime, in between time, you allow them to think that they're doing something, because that's what Satan do. He use them and he make them think that they're doing something great, something that's good or whatever. This person could be spiritually blind, empty, a broken-hearted person, heart cold as ice or whatever, and their heart blocked off all of that. They real jealous hearted. They always running their mouth or whatever. I know, you can't tell. Then they be sitting up on YouTube talking about God and told them to come bring forth some messages. Girl, you know you been a jealous hearted person all your life. Girl, you know you've been running around here talking about people and envy and jealous and of other women, and a person that'll throw yourself on somebody else's man because you don't get that much attention. Girl, you know, and you be the main one. Them be the main witches, covert narcissist witches that be shuffling cards around. All giving a good game of a message out to you. Shuffling cards. Telling you this and telling you that, knowing in their heart that they are not a good person or whatever. You know, we can strive to be good. You don't have to be ugly. You don't have to be bad. You don't have to, you catch a jealous hearted person that is always running their mouth and, you know, this is going to happen to you. And most of the time I could just tell by their energy. Like, I know people by their energy, and they be working witchcraft. They be done went and wrote down stuff, got candles and talking about lighting candles, and they be the main ones doing it, doing everything, trying to wish him bad for you, all of that in this season, it's going back to them. I'm going to tell you right now, you got card readers up on here talking about da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, the karmic females that did a whole bunch of bad stuff. Yeah. You know, if you doing out here wilding and doing things that you shouldn't be doing and you on a low vibration, yeah, you will go to jail. But for a lot of us, like, that got our spirit elevated and we're vibing high, we not on nothing like that. We ain't been bothering nobody. We ain't been wishing. We not a person that wish bad for people, folks, their homes, their houses, their kids, and to be put outside, and you want to see them in jail and all that. You wishing this up on a person that don't even bother nobody, that don't be doing anything to anyone. And you want this person so badly, they so mad that they are miserable, that these men and stuff do not want them. And God is telling them, love yourself, honey, love yourself. Quit speaking that, don't go to no tarot room, nothing, shuffling no cards, wish nothing bad up on nobody. God is telling them, come to me, my child, and let me love on you and deliver you from whatever molestation, projections, rejections, abandonment, jealousy, envy, hate, or whatever. If you feel like you're too fat, you feel like you're too skinny, you was bullied in school, you ain't never felt loved or whatever, it be those people you got. I'm telling you, God said, if you let man deceive you, he's going to come and deceive you. It's deception all in that. And through the tarot room, if you look back in history or whatever, tarot came, yes, love God. That's what God want us to do. He want us to love, but we got to love ourselves and love him first. And then he'll bring us our suitable partner to go into a union with. But first we got to partner and go into a union with God or whatever. And these people not understanding this. You got these women, and she going to jail, and she did this. Who would be as sick as hell enough? You know, and I know people giving across messages and all of that. You know, it flipped me up, but God was just telling me all this negative energy or whatever, like they was projecting it onto me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here knowing or whatever, like I ain't did nothing like that. Like since I was younger, something to be trying to get myself. I know the bylaws and the laws and what God requires and how to maintain my attitude and not do things and be ugly and present myself in a way. That's why I stay away from people. If I cannot help you and love you, I'm not going to be around you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know where my energy is at, because in the past or whatever, like, I used to have all kind of ages of men, young, old, all kinds trying to, but now it's like, lately I have a lot of white and other races of men trying to talk to me more than what blacks, you know, more than black men. And it'd be weird to me or whatever, but it's not or whatever. And I was like, you know, evidently that's what I'm attracting right now. You know what I'm saying? You got to be presentable and know how to talk kind. God say, what Martin Luther said, he said, we will fight this thing in love. You know, it was a lady or whatever today or whatever, and I had got out one of my cards, whatever, which, you know, my drink, it wasn't nothing but like 4 something, or, you know, it wasn't that much. So I'm sitting there, whatever, and I had to left my cash out or whatever. I just got a new card or whatever, and I heard as loud as day, as plain as day or whatever. I was sitting there having me some little chips and a drink or whatever, and my order was not that much. I hear the white lady holler out. She over there with another older woman, and I said, see, it be those kind right there. I said, where you ain't had to struggle, you ain't had no problem living. Your life been real easy, and you still be somewhere pointing your finger at somebody black and trying to have your opinion. You shouldn't have an opinion when you done dogged black folks out and treated them like they was still slaves, even on the jobs that they work with you people. You people, I have been on jobs where I have been dogged out, and I would never tell nobody. These people done dogged me so much to where the prejudice was so bad, it just broke me, broke my spirit. I didn't even want to, you know, have to go to another job like that to deal with people. Like, no. Like, God is going to require you to change your ways, mama. She's sitting up there so into my business. They sit up there and tell that woman. So I had another card. I had a cash app because I had transferred my money or whatever onto my son's cash app. So what I did was, she was talking about the card that I was getting ready to use, which was the child support card, which most of the time or whatever, like, you know, because I don't get food stamps or whatever, that child support or whatever, like my baby or whatever that I have, you know, I have to use that to get things for her. But, you know, I have to get me some, because when I don't have child support or whatever, I spend my money still on my baby, on my youngest child or whatever that's in the home with me or whatever. So she was speaking up on that. So what I did or whatever, and what you don't know, what my ears are like radar detectors. I can hear a person talking about me. It's like my intuition is so heightened and so advanced to where I don't care. A person can be across the yard or across the street, and I still, a lot of times I be knowing what they didn't even spoke about me. Or whatever they said. I can read people through the internet without even having cards. Like, I know I don't just sit my ass there and try to see what I can find that's bad about people, but a lot of times I know who people be, and I see their ugliness, and it be so ugly because I be knowing they be trying to pull the wool over my eyes, but I'm already knowing just from their energy and their actions and their spirit, like it tells off on them. But anyway, the woman had said something, you know, pertaining to the child support card. So I stuck it back in my card, and I pulled out my cash out or whatever, and to use it or whatever. And I picked it up and I showed it to her, the cash out. And I looked at her and I grinned real big. And she jerked her head off and looked it forward and wouldn't look over there at me no more. And I was like, oh, but you was talking, so let me do something else, because, see, you run your mouth too much. You, see, God went to telling me a whole life story about that woman. And what I started to do, because he told me to start approaching the devil. When the devil be bothering you like that, make sure you know, and you ain't got to be ugly with them, but let them know you know what they're doing. Okay, it'll stop a lot of this prejudice. If you just be up forward and frontward with these people and tell them like in a cute, like nasty, like cute way, and let them know or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of getting my spirit broke from y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I love everybody. You ain't going to catch me sitting at no table worried about what you doing, and I don't do stuff like that. And further, with me being who I am, let me have a whole bunch of money, my money in the bank, or just having money, enough to where I know I have more than enough. I'll be somewhere trying to pay for your stuff knowing that you gotten way more than me anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? And it can't nobody take that away from me. I'm not a person. This white bitch, yes, I'm going to say it because I was mad, and she looked it real funny, and I grinned at her. I smiled at her. She didn't smile. She didn't do nothing. She looked straight forward, and I crunched her face. You should have seen how crunched her face got. Okay? Her face went into a crunch because by then I had then broke her ass off something. Like, stay in your lane, stay in your business. See, you was talking about me or whatever, and I felt like it wasn't nothing wrong with me because me, myself, and I, whatever my baby need most of the time or whatever, like, most of the time I'm going to buy her something before I even buy me something still, or whatever she be wanting, I be trying to get it or whatever, because she's not a child that just, you know what I'm saying? That's why, I'm really, writing down things, making it plain, and trying to get myself lined up for when she graduate and all of that. I want her to have just, the proper little necessities or whatever that, a child should have when they graduate or whatever. But this woman, like, and I have a lot of people, your prejudice, it outweighs everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's so ugly. Like, these people are being so ugly. Like, and it's no sense in how ugly people are being. You don't have to do it. Like, please stay in yes, you need to stay in your lane. So anyway, nevertheless, or whatever, I jumped from one story to the next where I was telling y'all about divine masculine and these Karmics. And they all around, they all different races. You got people just coming for you, and it's your light. It's because your spirit is elevated. So the devil is mad. So y'all can get ready for it. The enemy is mad at y'all. They sending all types of hexes, witchcraft, warlocks. You got covers, narcissists, witches coming after your ass. You better fast. You better pray. You better take you some spiritual baths. Stay grounded. Keep pouring out love. Pour out as much love as you can. If you could go feed the homeless, whatever you can do, and you ain't got to tell nobody. You ain't got to show nobody, because that's how I done always been. Or whatever. I give money and all of that and pay my tithes and stuff. I won't even tell nobody what I'm doing. I won't show them on Facebook too much. I don't do none. I don't really do that. I just been always giving, but I don't be trying to show people, you know what I'm saying? Because that's nothing for us to show. That's between us and God or whatever. And so keep your spirit elevated. You got people mad at you. Your giftings are finna to be in heightened. You about to see these devils. You about to see these devils up and close and tight. Like, it's you're not gonna even you're not gonna even be wanting to see how ugly these people are and who they are or whatever. It's just gonna be sitting right there in your face. You're just gonna know already who. I just can't stand the people that that be having the nerves to sit up there and talk and knowing that their life been so damn easy, but that's why they be so damn miserable at you and worried about what you're doing, because they know they ain't been no good people. They know they ass is rotten. They know they asses is full of the devil. They know that they don't help nobody. They don't do nothing but sit there and talk down on the next person and got all this damn money and miserable as hell and can't even discover why they're miserable. And then they be the first person on the front pew at the church house playing like they a Christian. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You go your ass somewhere and sit down, because you don't belong at the front of the pew. By now, your ass belong at the back of the bus like black people used to be during slavery, before all of this came to fruition about we supposed to be free, even though we really not. or whatever, that's where them hoes need to go acting like that, because they ain't of no God. Take your ass, matter of fact, go sit in a corner at the church house and pray and worship God and tell him to please deliver me, heal me, take this ugliness from me. Let me love everybody. Let me love thy neighbors as I love myself. Let me love all colors or whatever. Don't let me be like I'm. Shut that door. Shut it. We leaving. I did. Don't let me be the way that I'm being, God. That's what they need to do. Get in you a damn group, circle. All white people, Spanish people, and start getting delivered of racism. Stop doing this to yourself. It's ugly. You don't have to be that way. Love everybody the same and treat everyone equal. Quit trying to act like people still in slavery and sitting up here worried about the next pocket watching me and all of that. I zipped that mug right on back up in there, and then I took my other card out and I put it up to her. I flagged it at her like this and let her see the other card, and I said thank you, and I'm gonna use this one since you're talking about the other one or whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and use the other one because the devil, he preying on your he preying on your finances or whatever. You keep on coming up with money or whatever, and for a while you'll have money, and then it be seeming like it's just going, and you know that you a giver and you a person or whatever. It's the enemy. The enemy right now during this time or whatever, they praying on you not to have no finances. They don't want you to even, these karmic demonic ass people, they so cold in their heart and don't even care about the kids. They wouldn't give a damn if you was outside or whatever. No, I was homeless as a child and all of that. One thing that I don't like is for nobody to prey on nobody to be outside and, homeless and all of that. Like, that's sickening. Like, do you know how these people, like, this stuff is mental, and it done drove them people crazy. Then it drove me crazy from a child. When I was being out there, like, a lot of times we was homeless and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are sickening right now. They are so angry and mad at your spirit. They preying on your finances. They wish that something would happen to you where you go to jail because they know they the ones belong in there and they asses is going. Everything that they done prayed up on you and want to happen for you, they ain't gonna have no love. They karmic, they narcissists, they ain't let God heal their hearts. They lying, they up on here flicking these cards, sending all that witchcraft to you, and it's just a double back and 1,000-fold and hit their ass, hit their kids, hit everybody connected to them, because that's what they prayed towards you. Or whatever. They want you to be in trouble. They so cold-hearted and cold. They want you to be in trouble. Like with money situations, want you to be the stole stuff, saying that you done stole stuff, like, and it's them. That's the stuff that they do. One thing that I've learned or whatever, a person, like, I used to always catch up my friends and all of that, like, they would be running their mouth a lot and saying what, talking about other people and what needs to happen, and woo, and they would be the main person that would. I come to find out people that I really thought I knew of my friends and all of that, they really wasn't, because these was people that would steal from you, stole my ID, wrote checks on me, all kinds of stuff, like they was mine. So they really wasn't friends or whatever. Like, it be some of these card readers up on here, y'all better be careful with your day sitting up here speaking stuff into your life. Like, energies is powerful. You better probably take some fasting days away from tarot and all of that, because these people praying stuff on your finances, praying and wishing that you would get in trouble, and you ain't even doing nothing. They want you to be in jail somewhere. That's how bad they don't want you to be around or whatever. They jealous of your pictures, jealous of how you look, jealous of how you talk, jealous of the messages God be giving you to bring forth. They jealous of all of it. They want your ass to go away so bad. They wishing jail up on you and all of that. Send all of it back. Send it back to them. Send it. I don't give a damn where you send it to them. Let God, the devil, use their ass up till he hit them with their best shot. Let their asses be the one. Let them and their kids be the one. You make sure you keep yourself lined up with God and keep your spirit lined up and keep your spirit elevated and lifted up. Don't treat people wrong. Don't be talking down on people. Don't be out here trying to rob people, steal from people, do ugly stuff to people. Don't do none of that. Don't do none of that to people. And when people do it to you, let them have it. Let them have it, because you can rest for sure it's coming back to them. No, they the ones. It's people paying witchcraft doctors, witch warlocks, all of that, to do stuff towards you, to do stuff towards your finances, your home life, all kinds of stuff. They want your ass gone. They want you out the way. Just the sight of seeing you, seeing your face, seeing your pictures. They jealous of your pictures. They jealous of everything that you do. They want you gone, girl. Boy, they want you out of here. They don't care if you go to jail, hell, where. They just want you gone. That's how bad they want this masculine or whatever. And they praying and wishing stuff up on you. I'm not going to continue to say that, on your finances, your home life, your kids, all of that. They doing all of that. So keep yourself prayed up. Read you some scriptures. Send them demonic spirits back to these people. And go on about your business and watch how it turn out. Don't try to get them back. Don't say nothing to them. Don't do nothing to them. Don't do anything or whatever. Just pray for them. Just pray for them. If you're a pure-hearted person, you know you don't play around in witchcraft, voodoo, none of that stuff. And these people out here doing all of this sick mess, whoo, God about to tear their ass up. Everything they didn't wish for you is it's going to happen to you. Everything they wishing for you, it's going to happen to them. It's going to happen to them. And they're going to be sitting somewhere looking soggy and mad and all of that. And they're going to have to walk across your path too. And you're going to know it. Because their ass going to be doing real bad. They sending negative energies and all of that towards you. And if you wondering what's going on, that's what it is. They is attacking right now. These demonic forces is attacking you. If your spirit is elevated and you've been on the right path and you are on the right path, Satan got them attacking your ass and he using them. And it's about to come right back on all of them. They mad at you right now. All of them. The Karmics this, Karmics that, Karmics family, Karmic whoever, women in your community that's hating, Karmic people, demonic people, even the divine masculines, Karmic masculines, even the divine masculine, he mad because you know your worth or whatever, and you're not fooling with him like that. He even wishing ex-partners, wishing demonic forces up on you because they going through hell right now. They wishing it was you. They sending negative energies, entities, all of that towards you. So y'all beware. Y'all stay prayed up. Y'all read your scriptures. Do good by people. Love on people. And keep your spirit elevated. Because these demonic forces is at your throat. Okay? Y'all have a great day. God bless. And I'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget to like and subscribe.